100 feet up a smooth jungle tree with nothing but hand-driven iron spikes under my boots and thousands of giant, protective wild bees buzzing around my head. It sounds a little intense, but deep in this forest, this is how we harvest some of the most unique wild honey on Earth. It takes a lot of patience, focus, and a very steady hand. If you've ever wondered what it's like to stand in the high canopy surrounded by a wild swarm, grab your gear. We're heading up. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are deep in an ancient forest in Vietnam. We have to climb a massive tree that is nearly 30 meters tall, completely straight up with almost no low-hanging branches, to find some giant wild honeybee nests, Apis dorsata. Before we get started, I'm prepping our gear, some homemade iron spikes, a heavy hammer, and the most important tool of all, a tightly wrapped smoker bundle made of forest leaves. This smoke is going to be our shield, keeping us safe when we face the tens of thousands of aggressive bees waiting for us up there. All right, here we go. The first step is always the most grounding, literally. I'm starting at the base of the trunk, hammering in the first iron spike. The technique is simple but requires a lot of focus. You drive the spike in at a slight downward angle so it can support your entire body weight. Once the first one is secure, I step up, find my balance, and drive the next one in about 2 feet higher, slightly offset to the side. It's like building a spiral staircase as you go. One slip down here might just mean a bruised knee, but as we get higher, every single strike of this hammer has to be precise. The wood of this tree is tough, which is good for stability, but it takes a lot of arm strength. We're getting close to the branches now, which means we have to navigate around them. Some of these smaller limbs and vines block our path, so I have to bring out the knife to carefully clear them away. It's tricky because you have to hold on to the tree, swing the knife, and keep your footing all at the same time. And now the sound is changing. The gentle rustle of the leaves is being replaced by a low, heavy hum. That's the sound of thousands of giant honeybees. They know we're here. A few scouts are already buzzing around my head, testing my patience. This is where staying absolutely calm is key. If you panic or swat at them, it's game over. Time to use our secret weapon, the smoker bundle. I light the end of it, letting it smolder to produce a thick, cool smoke. I wave it gently toward the hive. The smoke doesn't hurt the bees. It actually triggers a natural instinct in them to gorge on honey in case they need to abandon the nest, which makes them lethargic and much less likely to sting. It also masks the alarm pheromones they release to call for backup. As the smoke wraps around the comb, you can see the dense layer of bees begin to part, revealing the massive golden structure underneath. It's an incredible sight, nature's architecture at its absolute finest. Now we begin the actual harvest. I'm standing on my top spikes, leaning in close. This is a delicate operation. Using my sharp knife, I carefully slice through the golden comb. The honey is so thick it's practically glowing in the canopy light. I have to work quickly but with extreme care so I don't drop any of this liquid gold. The air is thick with bees now. They are crawling over my hands, my sleeves, and buzzing right next to my camera. It is an intense sensory overload. You can feel the vibration of their wings in the air. In moments like this, your adrenaline wants to take over, but you have to force your body to remain completely relaxed. Every movement of my hand is slow and deliberate. I gently place the cut honeycomb sections into a clean plastic bag. The smell of the fresh, wild honey up here is indescribable. It's sweet, floral, and earthy, carrying the essence of hundreds of different jungle flowers. We practice sustainable harvesting here, which means we only cut the honey dome, the thick upper portion of the comb where the pure honey is stored. We leave the lower part, the brood comb containing the larva, completely intact. This allows the colony to rebuild, survive, and keep pollinating this beautiful forest. With the honey safely bagged and secured in my pack, it's time to start the long climb down. Descending is in many ways harder than climbing up because you have to look down at where you're stepping, and your muscles are already exhausted from the climb. As I go down, I carefully pull out the iron spikes. We don't leave them in the tree. It's our way of ensuring we don't damage the bark permanently and keeping the forest as pristine as we found it. Back on the forest floor, my boots finally touch the solid earth. We are tired, sweaty, and covered in a few stings. But looking at this incredible wild honey, it's all worth it. Thanks for coming on this journey with me today. Stay safe, respect nature, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye!